Yo, Friesen, thank you for the $20 super chat. Kiko obviously doesn't know Tay. Tay naturally has a deeper voice. Her tone of voice is only rude when she says something that the world doesn't agree with. Once again, love you so much, Tay.
Is my voice not deep? I have a pretty fucking deep voice too. It's a tone of voice. It's fine. We both have attitude towards each other. It's a debate. Things get heated, but okay. I don't think that she has a deep voice, sure, but honestly,
you were saying I was
mine.
rude. If you read it,
Yeah, because you were
I'm telling you,
you were being rude.
Bro, it's a debate. I have no issue with you. I think you're beautiful. It's a debate.
I'm
I
not
do this for a living, but you said I was rude. That's why he's saying that.
Because you were rude in that moment.
No,
Yes,
I could be honest.
Your
with you
tone
if I
of voice
rude
was
or
quite
not.
rude.
But you don't
That's
know
your
me.
opinion.
But
That's
you
my
don't know
opinion.
me though.
I don't
you're
give a
assuming me.
fuck if I know you.
See, look,
you were being
yeah,
rude in that
but look
moment.
at you.
That's fine.
You're
But like,
very
see how you're pointing and all
disrespectful.
stuff like that.
You're very disrespectful.
You're very disrespectful too when you were
I'm
saying
literally
something
just
earlier. You
explaining
got a
this.
little
Look
mad
how
earlier.
mad you're getting.
You got a little mad earlier, and
I'm
you
not mad at all.
had a tone of voice with me that was rude.
I'm not
Point
mad
blank,
at all.
period.
I'm telling
and
you,
my tone of voice was rude back. No one's
Bro,
mad.
you've been rude this whole time.
Okay.
Stop it.
Get
some help.
See, and then here, I've never said anything about your character or anything, and you're the only
I
one
could
commenting
care
on mine.
less.
Wait.
Like, that's like so crazy to
Let
me.
me
You're a
get.
grown-ass woman.
Let me just. Let me.
Quiet,
Oh,
cállate.
God.
Like, listen, but I'm the rude one. You just told me to shut up in another language.
Be quiet.
Like,
Let's just everyone. Let's just keep it.
no, I'm fine, but it's just like, don't act like you're some cool, calm, and collected person when you're far from it.
Trust me, if I was screaming and getting up and wild, you would know when I'm getting like that. And I'm not far. Like, I'm not even close to being upset. This is what I do for a living, baby. It's a debate. Calm
I
down.
don't give a fuck if you're upset. I'm just saying, your tone of voice
Cállate,
can
yeah.
be rude sometimes.
Guys.
I don't care. Tell me to shut up again.
Hold on. Guys,
It's a
breathe.
debate, girl.
No, but you're gonna tell me to shut up. That's what you're not gonna start
Cállate
doing.
means be quiet.
Guys.
Are those not synonyms?
Please
I'm
be
so
quiet.
sorry.
Let's
Okay, how
just-
about you
hold on.
shut the fuck
Whoa,
up?
no.
See? Yeah, I can go there too.
Wait.
Cállate, por favor, cállate.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro,
Like,
you're
how about
embarrassing
that?
yourself.
Kiko,
That's
Kiko.
sad.
I don't care. I'm not
Wait,
embarrassed
both of you.
at all.
Hold
At
on.
all.
Yo, both of you.
Now, the one thing that a lot of people don't understand is I came from a chaotic household, very toxic. The way she talks, my mom's exactly like that. Always in my face, always yelling, always screaming, always being a certain type of way. So when I tell you, I'm able to control myself hearing women like that because I grew up around a lot of women like her, ghetto, masculine, and do not know how to behave. She came late as fuck to the damn, show. On top of that, she came in and drank. And on top of that, this girl had the biggest mouth there with nothing to say. And then at one point, if you watch the whole podcast, she called me a pick-me. She kept saying, oh, she's opinionated too, but she doesn't want to talk. Well, you're talking about dumb things and you have nothing good to say. You're just spreading misinformation. So it's like talking to a fucking wall. So why would I engage in talking to a 22-year-old when I'm a 28-year-old woman who's studying to be a therapist? I'm not stooping down to your childish level. Simple. Like to add is my whole life, like I said, I've dealt with a lot of women with aggression problems, getting in my face, getting mad, and I've always been very calm and collective. Like I've had girls scream at me, be like, oh yeah, this, that, la la, whatever. You're a B, you're this, all this. I've heard everything in the book. Why do you think social media comments and things like that don't get to me? I'm used to girls doing this, but you guys are all bark and no bite all the time. She was on a show, the same one, whatever podcast, prior to this. And when she was on that show, she told one of the girls on the show, you better not come to this job, this and that, because you're going to have to see me. Basically saying, I'm going to fuck you up type shit. But on the show, she didn't tell me that once. Do you know why? Because I know for a fact she knows I'd mop the floor with her ass. So I always tell women this, keep it cute, keep it classy, because it's a debate. You see what I'm saying? Like, I actually love fighting. I actually love chaos. But a part of me believes in God heavily. A part of me has put that monster away a long time ago. And I will not bring it out for nobody, especially to ruin a career I just started. I'm trying to portray myself in a better light and have women care about their image. I want women to stop fighting, stop acting like her, and stop saying ridiculous remarks towards men with no proof behind it. So with that being said, I have to lead by example. I cannot sit here and say, oh, ladies, do this, do that, and you're watching me and I'm over here shaking my butt or getting in fights with people. All the time I tell you guys, hold your composure. It's not worth fighting. So imagine if I would have got up and been, oh yeah, what example am I showing you guys? That I cannot handle my own emotions. Remember, your emotions you deal with on your own. They're nobody else's. So imagine if I would have let that little bimbo with all that caked up makeup try to get to me. Please, I'll never stoop down to her level. She's a 22-year-old little child. And I can see right through it. You should have seen her the whole show staring at me the entire time. Anytime I said something, she would cut me off, but I let her speak. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say, if I stoop down to her level, give her all my energy, she wins. At the end of the day, look what she did. She made herself look fucking dumb in front of everybody. And like she said, I'm not embarrassed. She doesn't care about her image because she's a little kid who's ran through. And I have to tell you guys another thing. Episode, not the one that I was on prior to that, she was calling men pedos and weirdos and shit like that. And you know how I feel about women with big accusations and big mouths. Again, why I didn't tell her too much, because it's like talking to a wall. She has her own mind made up. But here's the kick. On that episode, do you know what she fucking said? She was 22 years old, which was recently, talking to a guy, and he had a fetish over like little girls and shit. She gave him her clothes or her shoes or some shit like that, that were when she was younger, because that was his fetish. So you mean to tell me that men are weirdos and pedos, but you're the one giving them and supplying them your younger clothes? Make it make sense. See what I mean, you guys? Now you understand why I didn't argue with her. Now you understand why I didn't sit there and go back and forth with her. Because she views men that way, because she's amplifying those type of men and feeding them the fuel to be that sick. So she sees those type of men. It's the same thing as strippers and hoes. They have so much to talk about guys, and oh my God, guys are this and that. They treat us like crap. They dog us out. They only want one thing. Look what fucking field of job you're in. You're flicking your bean. You think they're going to respect you? They're going to be like, oh, hey, your majesty, get the fuck out of here. You're a walking L. You're a walking GTA, literally streetwalker of the night. That's why I say I will not engage in talking to women like her, because when she came to that podcast, she was looking to argue and fight. She wasn't looking to listen, to understand, to comprehend what I was putting down. She called me a pick-me like I don't know how many times. And it's okay, you can call me a pick-me, because in the end, the way you portrayed yourself, you made yourself look like a masculine black woman. Good job. Because that's all everybody does to us. They make us look bad. They represent us bad. So good job. That's what you're doing for us. I want to represent myself as a beautiful black queen and act as such. So like I said, I know for a damn fact not every man who likes younger women is a fucking pedo. So the fact that these women on this show were saying that, oh my God, I was disgusted. Even the other girl was saying, oh, if a guy wants a girl clean shaven, he's a weirdo. Dude, what? Are you serious? And the fact that these women were saying these things with their whole chest, and like, it was so annoying. Where's the proof? Where's the stats? You're just making shit up in your head to be right. So shut the hell up. That's how I am. Like another thing, Brian, right, the host was asking, okay then, so why do men date younger women? If older women had more to offer, and name a couple of things why men would want to date older women. They couldn't name not one thing. I named a whole bunch of things of why men would want to date younger women. They listen more, they're more youthful, fertile. Obviously, they like anime, they like video games, they like a lot of things you probably still are into. And older women, not all of them, bitter, mean as fuck. It's not that you could manipulate them. I hate when women say that. But like I said, she couldn't name not one thing. So when these women came on these podcasts, they were looking to argue. So like I said, at the end of the day, y'all, that girl Caca, whatever the fuck that bitch's name is, I don't give a shit, because she makes herself look stupid. And I laugh because in the show, she had the nerve to be like, oh my God, I was raised by grandparents. Yeah, don't make me laugh, because I was raised by grandparents and you surely were raised by a pack of dogs, because the way that you act, it doesn't seem like your grandparents taught you shit. So yeah, Kiko, like I said, I'm not understanding what's wrong with women like her. She also said that her and her friend, she was agreeing with her friend, that girls who are younger can't make good decisions and all this stuff. Yeah, you guys are speaking for yourselves, because you guys literally have peanuts for the size of a brain. But like I said, y'all, now you understand why I don't engage in stuff like that, because I don't know where y'all from, where I'm from. I don't do all this. You know what I mean? If you want to step outside, we can do that. But I just don't want to hear the, going back and forth. And I'm not going to ever let no bitch see me sweat. You will literally go insane trying to argue with me, because I'm going to, okay, I will laugh you to death. You guys, most of the time I am fried. So my mind is not even where you're thinking it is. So when you have beef with me, okay, Casper, because you must be imaginary. I'm not the type of person who is going to be having beef with people. I hate nobody. I'm not misogynistic. It's just the way my videos come off, and I'm very, aggressive when I talk. People don't know my tone. When I am mad, I will go completely silent and I will not say nothing. That's a problem. So when I'm completely silent and I don't talk at all, you can't get a word out of me, be scared. But when I'm like talking and all that, and I'm chilling, just sitting there, I'm chilling. So like I said, guys, that podcast was super fun. Please check it out, because I went on 2 episodes and it was really, really good.